as a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, team. All right, fellas, listen up. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
Thrown right away. Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. Ready to stay here. Turbo 3. Kick. Out.
2 and out from the gun. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Turbo 3, kick. Turbo 3, kick.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Tua off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Wrap on, ladies. Coach alert.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Spins out of one stop. finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Devon Achane, touchdown Washington. The Commanders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Dolphins nothing.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
First carry here, the rookie out of UConn. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Turbo word. Ready. Out.
Going play action. Tagovailoa bails out of the pocket quick. Throw caught at the 6. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
21G. 20G. What's it? 32 Stinger.
Back to throw. Tua. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd.
At the 19-yard line.
Ready? Come on, 2.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throw in. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. That heater is going to fall to the turf. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Get the fullback involved here. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got a first to begin the fray.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achan. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A motion to tight end left. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
And a Washington first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Let's go.
First down, Washington.
79.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Dolphins 7.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Ice jab.
Sending him on the dive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
All right. 22. Get on.
Back to the well again. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
All right. Come on, two. 22. With it.
Tua looking to throw. Pass is caught at the 9. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. Out.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 16-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. It's Achan on the inside give. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead on the first play of the drive. Devon Achan with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. This is ahead for about 5. It was Mike Saylor still on that side.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The give here on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Not 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa. He rolls to his right. He'll fire it deep back towards the middle.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Ready, shot.
Going for it, it's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Completed over the middle. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
He was taken down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Chase McLaughlin set to
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here comes Williams on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go. Wrap on 80.
A-Chain again. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Motioning the tight end now. They've got a man in motion. They pitch it to him. No one's around him. He's got space. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. At the 20. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 27, Dolphins 17.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. 20 TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa gets everything he has under this one. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Complete out to the right.
All right, let's
And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
21, TA. Ready.
First down. Here's Tua. And that one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down.
21 G.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready. 18. Out.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick
Raleigh
off.
set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first.
At the 43.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now they'll hand it off to Achane. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Washington calls it second timeout.
That's good.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Check.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Back at the 30-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Extra DB out there for the Fins. Third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a fourth down decision to make. That one's a miss. So he hung it out right at that upright. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin set to
The
kick
first
off.
half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Second half begins with a run by Achan. Has room down the left sideline. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achan with the touchdown.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
Dolphins 24.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
44. Ready.
Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Second down and 10. Tagovailoa. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They're right here. Ready, team. Ready.
Going on 3rd. Tagovailoa. Setting up the running back screen. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down Miami.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On first down, they'll run. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go ahead. 21G.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Ready. Winning team.
Here's Tua. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's a chance for the pistol. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Shakes him, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Hits him on the end route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Chan, a 1st down carry. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, and for the first time. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 15 there, and that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, Commander.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18
Running back motions right. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll send a receiver left. McCarthy hit. He lost the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
3rd down run from A-Chan. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Groupie sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The shotgun, he'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get safe. Go ahead.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, solo left Zion.
Tua looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready, set. 21G, 21G.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's on target to Pierce. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a pickup of 9. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Turbo 1, high.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Drop play. This is Spears. All right, short on market for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Ready.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, Tagovailoa. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
A tight end in motion now. It's Achane on the inside give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
3rd down run for White. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Go ahead. All right, fellas, listen up.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He's he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
Another Dolphins first down.
Whoa!
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Solo left Zion.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So second down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. Catch is made in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
22 yards.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins now within one score in the fourth. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Achane. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
You know, most pass rushers really don't get enough credit for how well they read those quarterbacks. As he was fighting his blocker, kept his eyes on the ball, and he timed it perfectly to get a hand up in the throwing lane and force the incompletion.
Second down carry for Achane. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up third and 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here they go, getting set for third and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. Achane again. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's second, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
44.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Back to throw. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other to give him a chance to make a play.
We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. It's a gain of 4 there, and that is a Dolphins first down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Hey, 21, T8.
He'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go ahead. All right, fellas, listen up. Scat. Watson, Oscar.
Here he is to throw. It connects down the sideline. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Hey, get set. 22.
First down, here's Tua. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now, Tunga Vailoa. He's got it over the middle. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
21G. 18. Number 1, high. Out.
Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they connect on the touchdown to claw back in these final moments. And an extra point will win this game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. but at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.